50 Cent Diddy documentary alleges blame for Biggie Tupac deaths.
You think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
Only they can answer that question. I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it didn't happen, or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue.
50 Cent Diddy documentary alleges blame for Biggie Tupac deaths. 50 Cent's new documentary chronicling the rise and fall of Sean Diddy Combs hit Netflix, complete with bombshell revelations, never-before-seen footage and insider interviews. In the second episode of Sean Combs, The Reckoning, a cohort of former Bad Boys Records employees and artists unravel a behind-the-scenes version of the killings of rappers Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, alleging through the process that Combs was deeply involved in both. With testimony from rapper Mark Curry, rapper Craig Mack's ex-wife Roxanne Johnson and Bad Boy co-founder Kirk Burroughs, the documentary alleges that Combs ripped off artists and escalated the East-West rivalry at the center of hip-hop in the 90s. The episode dives into the rivalry between Combs' Bad Boy and Suge Knight's Death Row Records on the West Coast. Death Row boasted artists like Dr. Dre and later Tupac, while Bad Boy was home to Biggie and later Faith Evans, 112 and Maze. Interviewees claimed that the rivalry wasn't really between the artists. It spun out of control after executives, particularly Combs, poured fuel on the fire. In 50 Cent's documentary, evidence suggests Diddy offered $1 million to 40 gang members at an event to take out Tupac. This would get the attention of the Las Vegas police, where it was announced. The Las Vegas police made notes about 50 Cent's The Reckoning Diddy documentary, where never-before-heard evidence was shared about Diddy paying $1 million for Tupac's passing. Sources expect Diddy to be charged with the crime. This is what 50 Cent has always wanted. Even before he made this Diddy documentary, he tried exposing Diddy in a post reading 50 Cent says he doesn't like Diddy cause he had Tupac hit. Combs' team said in a statement that Netflix's so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece. Combs' spokesperson Judah Engelmayer added that the rapper's legal team would not be commenting on individual claims being repeated in the documentary. Many of the people featured have long-standing personal grievances, financial motives, or credibility issues that have been documented for years, Engelmayer said. Several of these stories have already been addressed in court filings, and others were never raised in any legal forum because they're simply not true. The project was built around a one-sided narration. Kef D. Real names Dwayne Davis, a former Los Angeles gangbanger, alleged that Combs had agreed to pay him and other gang members to do away with Shakur and Knight, who was in the car the night of the shooting. The money never materialized, he alleged, in part because Knight wasn't killed and because it was funneled through Von Zip, who has since died. I think that Sean, now in my mature mind, had a lot to do with the death of Tupac, Burroughs said. He claimed that following the shooting, the Bad Boys crew knew it was dangerous to be in Los Angeles, but that Combs pushed them to go anyway. He urged Biggie Smalls, real name Christopher Wallace, to go to LA for promotion for his album Against the Rapper's Wishes, Burroughs argued. Wallace was shot and killed during that trip in 1997. Burroughs also alleged that in the aftermath of Wallace's death, Combs threw a massive funeral but made the charges recuperable to the rapper in death. So Wallace was essentially paying postmortem for his own funeral. Burroughs was later fired, he said, for refusing to change the terms of Biggie's contract after his death to be more favorable to Bad Boy.